we call for our March 23rd, 2022.
Commissioner Haynes.
Here.
Commissioner Knight.
Here.
Commissioner Scales.
Present.
Commissioner Tyson. Commissioner Stevens.
Here. Thank you very much. We have an invocation today from Commission District 1 and the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's do Michael Morris.
Pastor Price. Resides in District 1, so co-pastor.
That's about the word prayer. Tell our Father, thank you for today. Thank you for this time. Thank you for life, health, and strength. Thank you, God, for this county commission. As they minister the business of this county, we ask, oh God, that you would lead, God, and direct them and give them clarity of thought and clarity of spirit. Pray for spirit of unity. We pray, oh God, that all things are done decently and in order. Thank you for all the great things that have happened in this county. And we thank you, God, for your leadership and your guidance. Now, God, we ask that you will be with us today. Lead, God, and direct our paths at a very plain path so that we can do the business of this county and serve the people of this county better. It's in the name of Jesus Christ that we pray and give thanks. Amen.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Commissioners, you have before you the minutes of the March 9th minutes. Is there any additions, corrections, or revisions to those minutes?
Move we dispense the reading of the minutes and adopt them as written.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. I'd like to skip our first two presentations and go to the public hearing, since we have some people here for some economic development business. Consideration of a resolution authorizing approval and execution of a project agreement. And I'm going to turn it over to Commissioner Adams this time.
Thank you, sir. This is the project name is Project Agave, which is for tequila automation. I know everybody was disappointed when this didn't involve actual tequila, and it was more about software and technology. We have some members here with tequila automation, as well as Alec Patrick with DBA, if there are any questions.
Okay, I'd like to open the public hearing at this time. So this is a 772 economic development hearing. Is there anyone in the audience who'd like to speak in favor of or in opposition to this particular project? You know, when we have this type of participation, that means everyone's satisfied, and it seems to be a good deal for the county. So I'm pleased and proud that we have that. I'd like to close the public hearing at this time.
Second.
Item's been moved and seconded. All in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you very much. That's done. Now we have to go back to the presentations. Commissioner Lashunda Scales, Alabama High School Athletic Association resolution presentation.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good morning, fellow commissioners. I'm going to call up first, because I'm sure that the gentleman for representing Midfield High School, I don't think they'll mind. So I'm going to call up Coach Slater, Coach, Assistant Coach Reeser, Assistant Coach Morris, and my girls basketball team from Huffman High School. You all to come up. And as they are coming up this morning, I wanted to make the commission aware of their wonderful achievement and I'm saying it from memory because I am so proud of them. One, they are the first girls basketball team to, on behalf of Huffman High School, to make it to a district championship game. In addition to that, Coach Slater has a wonderful story I'm gonna tell you all about. And so, do we have everyone coming on up? Spread a little bit left to right for me. I know this one.
That's yours.
Yeah.
$500 fine.
So let me go ahead and read this resolution, and then I'm going to tell you all why this is so important this morning. It says, congratulations to the Huffman High School Lady Vikings varsity girls basketball team upon the occasion of capturing the runner-up honors at the 2022-23 Alabama High School Athletic Association Class 6A Basketball Championship on March 4, 2023. Whereas individual and team champions are highly sought after in high school sports. This Jefferson County Commission commends rare athletic achievement and pays special recognition to those who pursue such excellence and become examples for the youth of this great county. And whereas athletic competition helps to enhance the moral and physical development of young athletes, preparing them for the future by instilling in them the importance of teamwork, encouraging a standard of healthy living, and developing a sense of fair play and competition. Whereas the Jefferson County Commission is justly proud to congratulate the Huffman High School Lady Vikings varsity girls basketball team upon the occasion of capturing the runner-up honors at the 2023 Alabama High School Athletic Association 6A Basketball Championship. And whereas, to the praise and applause of the excited fans, the number 2 ranked team fell short in a close back and forth game with Hazel Green High School, which I chose to kind of forget, 53-40 on Saturday, March 4, 2023 at the BJCC Legacy Arena. And whereas proudly donning the school's colors in orange and green, as you all see this morning, family and friends and the community, including Mr. Lyons, I want him to come up if he's not already, at large, loyally, enthusiastically supported the Lady Vikings throughout their journey as they ended their season with an impressive overall record of 29-5 with an 85% win ratio. Whereas in a sport such as basketball, which demands athletic prowess, speed, and agility, head coach Lindsay Slater and assistant coaches have worked hard to hone the skills of this stellar team, teaching these outstanding athletes lessons which will prove invaluable both on and off the court. And whereas head coach Lindsay Slater and all the outstanding athletes of the Huffman High School Lady Vikings varsity girls basketball team have clearly utilized dedication, determination, and teamwork, and proving a lasting contribution to the spirit of excellence, which is a tradition of their school. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Commissioner Lashunda Scales and the entire Jefferson County Commission do hereby recognize the 2022-23 Huffman High School Lady Vikings varsity girls basketball team as the official runner-up of the AHSAA Class 6A Girls Basketball Championship. And I wanted to say this before we take a photo with you all. This coach, Slater, is so invested in her team, which made the news, that she actually passed out at a game. And the girls rose to the occasion, they came back, and I think y'all won that game, am I right? Okay. And so I wanted to give special recognition to her along with her coaching staff because they are very committed. And when you look at a lot of our school systems, they don't have the resources that they need in order for them to be champions. But they rise to the occasion, and we had a good long talk on yesterday. And the number one thing we said we're going to do, y'all know I'm holding you to it. What did I say? What's the first thing we got to do? Okay.
What was it?
Winning strategy.
In other words, in order for them to become the overall champions next year, they're already starting to plan their winning strategy. That's how you win. You got to win on purpose. So I want to congratulate them, ask Coach Slater if she would come and speak on behalf of these beautiful young ladies, and several of them already have scholarships to Fisk University, which I'm proud of that. But more importantly, I want you to know that these are scholar athletes. They're not just athletes. They are making the grades in the classroom. Come on, Coach.
I like that part.
Do the math.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First, I want to thank Lashunda Scales for allowing us to be here and honoring us. I also want to thank the county commission for such a wonderful recognition. These young ladies and young women standing behind you have stood tall through some of the most difficult challenges that we've had this season. We dealt with several injuries, as well as myself falling ill during the season. And these young ladies still stood tall. They played their best basketball. At one point during the season, we went on a 20-game winning streak. We finished ranked number 6 in the state in Class 6A, which I felt we were higher than that. But anyway, we did make history. We are the first female team at Lufkin High School to compete for a state championship. It was also my first time coaching in the state championship game in my career. I'm extremely proud to be the head coach of this team. My girls work extremely hard. They get it all on the court. My assistant coaches were committed all season and worked hard. And I'm glad that the coaches, as well as the young ladies, as well as the school, got the opportunity to see their hard work really does pay off in the long run. And we're going to continue to work hard. And hopefully next year we'll be back here again with the blue belt.
Good morning, commissioners. We are very humble and appreciative to be here this morning, and we are very happy to, when we go out and compete to represent Birmingham City Schools, Birmingham as a city and Jefferson County. When we play against somebody outside the county, we represent the county.
Right.
And we try to win. These young ladies have worked extremely hard. These coaches worked extremely hard to get where they are today. They've maintained that integrity and excellence on the court and in the classroom. They all boast 3.0 GPA high, GPAs are higher. And they work extremely hard to keep it. That deserves a clap. Because in many cases, you'll see where sometimes the classroom will take a back seat to athletics, but not in this case. Coach Slater and her staff demands that they maintain the same academic integrity that they show on the basketball court. So we're very proud of them this morning. We're very proud to be here, and we're humble, and we appreciate Commissioner Scales for the continued support, both in person and financially, that she shows our school and our program. So thank you.
So if you don't mind, Commissioners, if you would stand, and then what we're going to do is have the young ladies to come up in front. But if you all would stand, Commissioner? No, yes, sir.
I have a couple of questions
Yes, sir.
to this team. Will anybody be interested in a basketball game tomorrow around 5:30?
You need some help.
And number 2, is coach pretty tough?
So if commissioners will stand, and then I'm gonna get everyone in position so that we can take a photo. But for everyone that's here in the chambers and even online, if you all could give them a round of applause. This is so wonderful. Ladies, y'all ready? Okay, so tallest in the back first, stay right here, coach. So coaches, stand right here. Come on, Miss Lyons. Come on, we gotta move.
You gonna put them up here or down there?
I'm gonna line them up right quick. Okay. You ready? Come on, tallest first, back here. Come on. Come on, you got it. Go on straight across, do that favor. Yeah, I'll put you right here. 'Cause I don't want you to say right. Just listen to me. Come on. No,
Center should be in the center.
Rest of you go on this other side. Yeah, turn this away.
Y'all better get alive, we'll be running some wins.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, coach, head coach. Matter of fact, let me just go and get you. Right there. Come on, Lions, my man. Just read it. Come on, miss. You got it? You got it? Everybody good? No, I got you. Just listen. Just listen. But I want you all. Yeah. Y'all listen to me? Are you listening to me? Okay. Yeah, they can. I can. You got it. Look up, chin up. Come around a little bit. Come around a little bit. But you stay right there because I want to be able to see you. Okay. Come up a little bit. Come up a little bit. All right.
Not more phone.
Young women smile. Come on. After all this.
Why you down there? Why you
Huh?
Why you down there?
Come on, Joe. Don't let the students see you acting.
Make sure you can see me, because if you can't see me, I can't see you. Okay, here we go. Security. This case you go. This one, two, one more. Gotcha.
One more.
Good job.
Hey, coach. Ashley, make sure that seventh floor.
Off the shot, where you going? Great job, coach. All right, thank you, everyone.
Hold on, Mr. President, I got the second one. I know we got, I'm gonna move it along. All right, so next we have Dr. Sean Williams. We also have Mr. Merriweather, which is our board, president. And we got Ms. Palmer. I am saying the new last name correctly, I don't think so. But I about to say, no, that was the other name. Come on up right quick. Midfield high school boys basketball team. Come on. I don't know if this commission recalls, but 2 years ago they won the championship game, and we supported their winning, which is very important. And come on, fellas, I don't bite. Come on, look at tight. Come on, tighter, tighter.
Got what I tell you that.
And our head coach is Courtney Jones. We also have Mr. Dismore, and then we have Mr. Smith. I want to make sure that these coaches are properly recognized too. They were known throughout this championship game for the way that they dress. The professional wear that they were wearing, and they look really good. So I want to say this very quickly. This commission has also helped to support Midfield High School from our district. We committed $100,000 above the 1 cent sales tax that we do. And so we committed to that. They got a project that they're working on, and we gave $100,000 recently for them to be able to do that. So let's get started. It said, whereas it is the policy of the Jefferson County Commission to recognize stellar accomplishments by those who impact our community for the better, and whereas it is our esteemed honor to recognize the athletic achievement of the Midfield High School boys varsity basketball team as they finished up as runner-up champions in the Class 3A State Boys Basketball Championship. Got to say it right. Presented by the Alabama High School Athletic Association on March 3rd, which was a Friday at BJCC Legacy Arena, Birmingham, Alabama. Whereas the Midfield High School Patriots defeated Hillcrest High School 67-50 before ultimately losing to Plainview High School 40-37 and thus earning the 2022-23 state runner-up honors. And whereas by this team's amazing performance, the players, coaching staff, faculty, and community stakeholders have conveyed impressive distinction to Jefferson County, Alabama, not only for their athletic ability, but for their clear demonstration of hard work, enthusiasm to the sport of basketball, and impressive sportsmanship. And whereas by this team's noble discipline of the School of Sports, it will indeed inspire their fellow classmates to strive to achieve parallel goals. And whereas the Midfield High School Patriots finished the 2022-23 overall season with a 26-6 record and a perfect 7-0 in the region. That's an applause right there for him. Whereas Coach Courtney Jones and his entire staff are to be commended for their leadership, skillful training, and patience in leading the Midfield High School Patriots to the boys' state title game for the 9th time and 10 Final Four appearances. Y'all be clapping a whole lot of times behind that. And winning it 5 times since 2012. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Commissioner Lashunda Scales and the Jefferson County Commission do hereby recognize the 2022-23 Midfield High School Boys Varsity Basketball Team as the official AHSAA Class 3A State Boys Basketball Runner-Up Champions. Now, therefore, upon the recommendation of Commissioner Lashunda Scales, be it resolved by the Jefferson County Commission of the State of Alabama that a copy of this resolution be presented today. And I want to say congratulations, and very quickly we'll have our superintendent, come on, Principal Armour, until I get her new name. She just got married about a year or so ago. So we're going to have the principal, and then if you all have any questions, we'll take a photo, and then we'll go, we'll proceed forward. Are you ready?
Come on. Good morning, Jefferson County Commissioners. Thank you for this opportunity. We want to thank you guys for recognizing our boys basketball team at Midfield High School. Our slogan is "The champions are made," and that's on and off the court and the field. So we thank you guys so much for this recognition, and we are very humbled by this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Next, we have our head coach, Courtney Jones, and his coaching staff. If you want to raise your hand. I know, he looks good.
Good morning again. Thank you all for having us. It's a great honor to be here again. Hopefully next time we come, we can see coming champions, not one of them. But the hard work that these young men put in all year, being displayed today, has been displayed throughout the year. Like I said, the biggest thing with these guys is not just when they on the court, it's off the court. Small group of young men, probably average as a team, overall defense on around 3.7 to 3.9. So, it's been a joy to coach this group. Can't wait to get back to work with our younger guys, because they're just going to keep this thing going. Thank you all.
If you think he looks young, he's the assistant coach. And where's the other one? Okay, now here, see, look.
Kusa, Lynn Slater, coach from the Pelican High School. That is my cousin. And we do breed champions down there as well. So yeah, shout out to the family. But so proud of these young men and appreciate all the other coaches. Thank you.
All right. It is indeed a great day to be a patriot. I'm proud of the young men that's standing before you, along with the coaches and the principal. We have our board president here, Mr. Mayweather. But the reason why I'm so proud of them is the power of grit that walks with them. Because in years prior, last year, we lost a lot of our, what people say, key players, our star athletes. So a lot of people in the community felt like this year we were not going to be able to make it to the championship. But these guys showed the community and other people that you can't really, judge a book by its cover. But it's the power of grit, perseverance, working hard that will get you to where you need to be. So I'm very, very proud of these young men because they work very, very hard. They read to the elementary kids. They serve the homeless. They do so many other things that really pronounce an outstanding individual with each and every last one of them. So Midfield City Schools in the city, we are very proud of these young men.
That's hard to follow that. I'm Larry Miller, board president of the district. I'm so proud to have coaches, teachers, from the principal superintendent here today. And they do a great job. Make you feel good when our young men have done great. Make you feel good in the district. Still in the rest of the commission is recognize our young men. Because we still have some good kids, even though our kids sometimes make bad decisions. But we still have to praise the one that's doing good. I believe that. I've been in the Lord for 39 years. And I'll tell them why I'm tired of locking up our young African American kids. We have more kids going to prison than we have going to college. I've been to more funerals than I've been to birthdays. So I think we need to make a change as a group. And start with you guys. We have to work together, pray together. We may not agree on everything. We agree to disagree. We got to move forward, work together. My thing is to make the community better. And when they shine, all of us shine together. So thank y'all. God have a blessing.
So commissioners, before I call them up so we can take a group photo, let me just say this in defense of this, not necessarily defense, but as a friend to the superintendent who has been with me since Smith Middle School, which is a school I adopted before I became elected. I'll never forget your recent special day that we had media here. Yes, I'm pitching you all since you're listening to me. There was a story that was written about or televised about Midfield City Schools, and they called it lavish learning. Well, I want you to know that the investments that you make into these schools, and I know that's my phone, so it don't matter.
I can't want to hear you over the phone.
Yeah, I get it. But I want you to know this is the product that you see when you make an investment. And what some may call lavish in other cities is called learning. And I think the superintendent, there's principals that are at the schools, I think we got 3 schools in Midfield, and our board that believes that it's okay to spend money appropriately and, as the media would say, lavishly when the results yield what they are getting this morning. This is how we pay it forward. This is how you take young men from coming in this county courthouse looking to see what courtroom to go in, and instead they're here today, they're athletes, but they're athletic scholars. This is how Jefferson County will win. We change the mind of a child, we change the community, we change the city, we change the county. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and ask everyone tallest first, if the commission will stand. Yes, sir.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Who's the center, the starting center? That girl a while ago in here, she said she thought she could take it.
Commissioner Knight is being messy this morning. Y'all come on around for me, get it. Guys, tallest first, please. And thank you, Commissioner, this morning for obliging your time. It was well worth it. Thank you so much. And we got some young ladies who come alongside that they help this gentleman out courtside. Everybody feeling good? Theo is, Mr. Lawson, Attorney Lawson, is very proud of Midfield. And a grant.
And so is Bill.
Huh?
Millie.
And Millie. Go Patriots!
Okay, let's take three right there. We on the first one. Okay, one more. Make sure not to blink on the last one. Here we go. Got it. Thank you.
Y'all play it, right?
Hi, fellow. I know.
Good job.
Gotcha.
All right, next group. We're talking about power.
Good work. And all four of my children are graduates. Good to see
Commissioner, People Against the Littered State is a statewide organization dedicated to making our state focusing on litter in Alabama streets, streams, campuses, and coastlines. It's done in conjunction with counties, municipalities, and state government. Through education and annual anti-littering campaigns, Alabama Foul partners with those that I had just spoken of to make sure that our litter is clean and our highways are restored to their non-littered state. The governor awards honor individuals in groups and categories such as media, Dr. Mile, Volunteer of the Year, City, County, Judicial, County Commission, Law Enforcement, and Litter Education. Several of Jefferson County representatives receive these recognitions this year and in their programs, and we'd like to recognize them now. Do I have everybody in here, or are they still out there?
Do you want them all in?
Yeah, I recommend it for everybody. come on in, guys. Yeah, you should not. I should play smart. I'm here for it. You know, we do this every year, and we couldn't accomplish what we do as a county and a community without these folks' help. It's part of giving back to our county. And it's just as much public service as it is sitting here on this day. It requires commitment. It requires the cooperation of your friends. And it requires a due diligence, especially if you look at the age of some of these folks, that to get out and actually to get the work done. And I want to commend every one of them. I'm not going to read every resolution because we have so many, but I am going to pass out these resolutions and begin with the one of our oldest. I don't believe they're here today. We have Oak Grove High School, the SGA. This started about 12 years ago.
Yes,
We
sir.
went down there and spoke to the SGA and challenged them to come in and participate. And they have participated every year and won an award every year. So, you know, when you ask for it, you get a good job done. So I want to commend Oak Grove High School for that particular instance. Also, we have a Governor's Award winner. It's a repeat winner. Yeah. I'd like to recognize Ronnie Chief for that. I've known Ronnie for more years than I probably want to admit. Ronnie and I grew up and played football together. And that was a long, long time ago. So you know how old he is. You know how much trouble he has been over picking stuff up, but yet he still does. So, God bless you, my friend. And we appreciate what you do. And it has not gone unnoticed. Okay? I'm going to step down here and give this to you. And I think if we had a PIO, she would, or camera person, they'd come back and picture this.
Right here.
Jim, I didn't know you played football. I did. Y'all have them leather helmets. Man, we didn't have any helmets. We were so poor. All right, another governor's award is Master Sergeant Keith Golden. Ongoing planning and implementing a volunteer roadside cleanup in the corner Bagley area. That's one of the best kept secrets in Jefferson County. Agreed. You want to go and drive through one time just to see how beautiful Jefferson County can be. They do a wonderful job of keeping it clean and great schools out there, great churches. It is a good place to live and to raise your family. And Master Sergeant's doing his part to make sure it stays that way. God bless you, buddy. Appreciate
Thank you, sir.
All right, now we have County Public Works. on, man. Jefferson County like to recognize the 2022 Alabama Powell's Governor's Award in a special category.
My wife tells me all
Yeah.
That ain't what she said.
For the ongoing dedication to supporting roadside litter cleanup within the city of Houston. They do a great job. If anybody's ever campaigned out in Houston, they won't let you get a campaign sign anywhere near the roadway. I promise. And they carry that over to everything else. There's no trash, no anything in the city here down, and you do a great job. And you also put all of our campaign signs in a particular place so we can come get them. You know where to pick them up. Know where to pick them up. So they work great, and this is our way of telling them thank y'all. We appreciate everything you do. We're in this together. We could not do it without you, and we don't want to try. Okay? Thank y'all very much.
Good morning, everyone. My Alabama Pass Governor Award winner is the Jefferson County Sheriff Department. They supplied traffic control and other support for the 417 volunteers who participated in over 78 roadside litter cleanups. We thank you so much, Sheriff, for the work that you do in Jefferson County and your volunteers.
Next, Commissioner Wright.
All right. Because I'm poor, you're fine.
So,
I'm gonna have
That's
she-
fine.
I'm gonna have she jump ship. That's all right. All right. You know, litter is fine, it's not the bunch of 5 kids. Litter is trash, paper, cans, and bottles in an open space, in a green space, or in a public place. It's something that we really shouldn't have to address, but until we can get people educated to take that, bottles, cans, and paper, and deposit it in the right place, then we'll continue to have this. But thank God there are people like you all that have dedicated yourselves to keeping it picked up, keeping it clean. We thank all of you for doing that. So I have first up is the Charlene White, Clay Pinson area. She is the recipient of this Governor's Award, the Vulcan Volunteer of the Year Award. And for her ongoing dedication in planning, implementing, and volunteer roadside litter cleanups in Clay. They've done over 8 tons, and she just keeps doing it and doing it and doing it again. And actually, before coming in here, she has made a recommendation, and we're going to do another project in the coming days. So, congratulations, young lady. You have done a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Commissioner Knight, that's one of my friends right there.
Pardon me?
That's one of my friends.
Oh, we won't hold that against her. She does a wonderful job. All right, next we have David Randolph. Again, he is getting this PALS Governor Award.
take care of our county, our streets, our roadways, especially in the Clay community. So David, thank you so much for what you do, and thank you for what you've done, and thank you for continuing to do it. Thank you so much. All right, next, Clay Chapel High School TV production class. Come on down. Here we go. Man, what a good looking group here. I think I've already told them that, but I'll say it again. We'd like to recognize the 2022 Powell's Governor Award winner in the education category. So, now y'all are the TV production class?
Yes,
Wow. See me after the program. I need to something done. But they are a leading volunteer roadside cleanup in Clay Chapel community. They have done so much for so long, especially around Cosby Lake, the park, and removing so much trash from those areas. You know, guys, again, we shouldn't have to do it, but we do it. It's out there, and people like you all take it upon yourselves to go and try to make this place more beautiful and more clean. And so thank you very much, each and every one of you. I'll let you guys hold this in the middle, and we'll take a snapshot. Come on, young man. Come on in here, sir. Who are you, sir?
I am the instructor.
I was going to say you're a little bit old, man.
I'm jumping down, I got it.
Al's Governor's Award winner, Super Target, Trustful. Super Target. And this is for their ongoing support in the roadside litter cleanup. They can continue to assist the community in its volunteer roadside litter cleanup, promoting these efforts in events, encouraging staff participation, and promoting the importance of keeping the community clean. Super Target Trustful demonstrates that businesses can make a positive impact in the community in which they're located. So, congratulations, and we give this to Trustful Super Target on behalf of Jefferson County Commission. Thank you so much. Now tell us your name.
Abby Keith.
Abby Keith. Okay, and what is your role at Target?
I'm the human resources manager there.
Oh, wow.
I put together a lot of events, volunteer events, community outreach, everything.
Okay, where are all your employees?
I know, right? Somebody had to run the
Oh,
store.
okay. Somebody got to mind the store, is what she said. And this is just another. Appreciate your help. All right, that concludes my report.
All right, here comes Commissioner Ramos. We both y'all got challenges there.
All right. Anybody from the Cotswold? I think it's all been said very well when we talk about trash, and it kind of limits quality of life, quality of place. And in looking at these resolutions, I'm impressed by the number of years that it's been kept up and continue to do cleanups. And then the troubling part is when you see the amount of litter that you've taken up, 9.34 tons. And that's just insane. Besides the litter getters that are already getting in the creek and trying to get that up too with tons and tons. So as one of the neighborhoods along Circuit Hollow and one of the areas that's watershed to Little Shades Creek and Little Cahaba and the Cahaba, very appreciative of what you guys are doing, and hopefully, hopefully you maintain it and keep it up. 5 years isn't long enough.
April 15th, we're doing it again.
What's that? No, it's not tax day. That's a good thing, it's just 7%. All right, and Friends of Shades Creek? I won't repeat myself, but it's certainly important for quality of life, quality of place. I did repeat myself. In our watersheds, I'm more impressed with the state and other areas where the signs are going up that saying, you know, you're entering this specific watershed, and how important it is to our state and in our county and our drinking water. And so, for what you guys do on Shades Creek, you've been doing it for 7 years. 25 years. There needs to be a correction.
7 years with Jefferson County.
And they have a challenge too, because I live on Shady Street also.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff out there.
And I live on Little Shades Creek. So, and what a beautiful thoroughfare, and the trails that go through there through Homewood and on, and trying to get more trails along it and making it more of an amenity instead of more of a drainage ditch. So, appreciate what you guys are doing. And again, you're going to correct me. And I just know you're going to correct me. 9 tons of litter. It's more than that. It's whatever it was previously. It's more now. Because there's more there today. So thank you again for helping, and hopefully you will continue for 26 plus. Thank you. All right.
Thanks, Steve. We've got another groups here that we need to recognize. These are in-house groups. Our developmental services, it would not be possible without their coordination of this, and to be able to furnish supplies to make sure it gets done. We have our roads and transportation department that is continually engaged to work and make sure that happens. We have our sheriff's office reserve deputies that go out and risk their lives to make sure that the roadways are safe while they work. And then we have a private partner who comes in and will actually handle some dumpsters in some large areas for them in order to remove that unsightly garbage and trash. And all of our friends down on the river, we have the Warrior River cleanup. Ronnie, you work on that steadily. It's been a challenge this year because it's been so cold and wet and high. But we look forward to continuing that, and we appreciate everything that you do because it's you and your engagement that makes Jefferson County a better place to live. Thank you, and God bless.
And on April the 22nd, we have a big cleanup scheduled for Carson Road. So we are going to get out there in force and get Carson Road cleaned up again. There's an old story about it. I'll save that for later. But we're going to get it done.
We've got to go through our regular agenda now. It won't take a minute. Commissioner, you had 64 resolutions that were properly vetted in our Tuesday's recommission meeting. Is there any that a commissioner would like to set aside for a separate vote or discussion?
I'll move items 1 through 64.
Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor say aye. Commissioners, we have one item that's going to require unanimous consent.
Move for unanimous consent on a new item.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Mr. DeBarco, call the roll.
Commissioner Ammons.
Yes.
Commissioner Scales, Commissioner Knight,
Aye.
Commissioner Tyson, Commissioner Stevens.
Yes. And this is no more than accepting the Greenwood Junior High School property and athletic field. That the Board of Education is now relinquishing to the county because they built a new McCall elementary school over on Pocahontas Road. It's being utilized now by the McCall Youth Athletic Association, will continue to be. And they're going to expand their project there, and will indeed improve the quality of life for those folks out there. And I certainly do appreciate the commission's support as we do this. Ronnie remembers playing a lot of football there with Coach Kirkland. So, you know, I don't look that old, but we all have the same age. Those items. Items been moved and second. Mr. Gilberto.
Commissioner Adams?
Yes.
Commissioner Knight?
Aye.
Commissioner Tyson? Commissioner Stevens?
Yes. Thank you very much. This draws us to the end of our meeting today. County Manager Mark.
I just want to thank the highway department. They actually did volunteer litter pickup over the weekend, and appreciate their dedication to making the county cleaner and more beautiful too.
How about you, County Attorney?
All is well.
Mr. Allen?
I said it the other day, but I think it's worth repeating. We have an opportunity to meet with Mark Smucker, the CEO of Smuckers, and his staff and his crew here that's building the plant here locally. And during that time, between the engineers, the staff, they did nothing but sing the praises of developmental services, county manager's office, roads and transportation, making sure that they knew that they had never experienced the type of ease of work and people that are willing to stay to a schedule and work things. And so the product that they have seen, they haven't experienced anywhere else in the nation. So kudos to the staff for doing such a great job. And please don't slack up because we're almost there. We're close to the end. But good job.
Mr. Dawson?
Yes, I just want to remind everyone, we have a press conference after this meeting about the Civil Rights Monument District.
I just want to say quickly that we're proud to serve each and every one of you. We have a great county, and it's good to see the citizens of Jefferson County today and on other days to participate and to help us, with this county. And we had a lot of young people in here today, getting these recognition for their athletics and their athletic ability. But one thing I heard that just keeps resounding in my ear is how well they're doing academically. And I think that is so strong because these young kids are they will be the ones that will be sitting up here one day in charge of this county. So congratulations to those kids for their academics and their sports activity.
Everything that we've been through this week, it dealt with job creation and opportunities for our youth. It's our job to give them that environment in which to be successful along with our education system. I feel very confident that it is being done and that we will have a very high skilled workforce for our manufacturing plants. That will give us an opportunity to improve the quality of life for all of our citizens. And the future is indeed bright in Jefferson County, and it's not because of just the people up here. It's because of you, every one of you, and your participation and buy-in to make the lives better. We appreciate you, and God bless, and this meeting is recessed.